RCHUB International Foundation for Research and Education, and ISO certified.
MOOC courses. So today, the topic, the second day, we are going to discuss about the development of MOOC, that is a massive open online courses for the open and distance learning educations. So today, this is the session. For 1 hour, we are going to make a development of MOOC courses for open and distance learning educations. So this is the concept of today's class. So first, as of now, today, what is the main 4 contents we are going to discuss today? It is introductions to the massive open online courses. And second one, it is of MOOC development framework. And third one, what are all the technologies or the platform used for MOOC delivery? And fourth one, we are coming here with the best practices for a MOOC engagement. So this is the content we have been discussed today's sessions. The previous session, yesterday, we are mainly focusing on 2 concepts. One, it is called as a designing and development for open and distance learning. And also it is of self-learning material we have discussed here. So yesterday is fully mainly focusing on designing and development. So today we are mainly focusing on about massive open online courses. What is the functionalities of massive open online courses, and what is the framework has been developed for this massive open online courses, and also the technology and platform, and also the best practices for MOOC engagement. So this is the today's sessions we are going to discuss now. Now, when I come for here, we can go what is massive open online courses. So this is normally nowadays after the corona period, we can see that everyone started using the online classes. Even the seminars now we are taking, it is also coming under online. And this seminars has been recorded and it has been published in the RCHUB YouTube channels also, so that the person who had a lack of time or the persons may be busy with their with their career, and they may be in traveling now, or they may be busy with some other schedule, they can able to listen the class whenever they are free, and wherever they can sit and they can learn. So that is what the one of the important thing about this massive open online courses. So it is open, since it is open online courses and it is massive bulk video files. So you can see that RCHUB Academy has produced various courses, and every courses is available in the YouTube channel, which is called as a massive. So whenever you are free, if you're subscribed, you can able to watch the videos and you can learn something if you're interested to know about the particular content. So this is called as a massive open online courses. And of course, if you subscribe to the YouTube channels, you can get all the details. That's what we are saying, that it is often free or with a minimum of lower cost. Even the seminars which has been organized is of a minimum of lower cost in order to learn, in order to make the learners. Self-learning is very, very important. And nowadays we are mainly focusing on self-learning concepts, not the classroom teachings where the instructors or the trainers or tutors is going to dictate some topics, whereas the learners is going to listen. It is not like that. It is just in self-learning. The self-learning can be either yesterday we have discussed about the self-learning can be either in the text format or video format or tutorial format you can able to be have here. So this is what about the massive open online courses, and it emerged in the nowadays it is a main important type of education system where it is accessible for the students, not only the students, even the professionals, even the person who is in the academia or the persons in the industries or the persons in the corporate, they can able to learn at any location. The very important thing is at any locations we can able to learn, and this is called as a massive open online courses. And what are all the key features? Why it is very important nowadays, and it is mandatory that MOOC is mandatory? Yes, of course, it is mandatory. I don't want to spend the time on the particular criteria and I have to go to the particular place at particular time in order to learn the courses. It is like an old traditional method. So whenever I am free, whenever I am interested, that's what we are make the timing also 7 to 8, where most of the persons may be free, We can't able to give guarantee that whether they are free or not. Anyway, that is what we are saying that. So what is the main key features of MOOC you have to understand? So first one, it is of massive. So what is massive? Thousands or even millions of videos are available. If you go for searching any content, and now we are with the AI. Previous decades is not with the AI. Now we are with AI. So the AI will provide a various trained data in order to learn the particular concepts, and you can train the AI also by giving various inputs to the AI. And the very important problem is now how we have to handle the AI for a massive open online courses. So there is a lot of AI also there for in order to learn the massive open online courses, so that you can learn it with the help of AI. So which content you needed, what type of content you needed, that's all we can go here. So this is what one of the important concepts about massive. And next one, open. It is free. Everyone can access here. Even the person who has been subscribed for this RCHUB Academy YouTube channels, they can able to go and download the videos, or they can able to view the videos, and they can give the comments or reviews or whatever the thing they want, they can learn it. And there is no particular specific time that you have to learn this video or you have to go through this documents like that. Anything you can go here. So this is all coming under the open. And next, you know that online. So only thing is, yesterday we have discussed about when you go for open and distance learning educations, we have discussed about the challenges and the opportunities. In that, the challenges is the main important challenge is internet. Nowadays, with the help of mobile data alone, we cannot able to process, since we are going with a lot of works. Even the home should be automated with the Wi-Fi. Most of the homes are automated with the Wi-Fi connections, so that they can easily go through the various activities, not only the learning activities, but also their normal routine life is related with the Wi-Fi connections now. So that's what one of the important challenges, net bandwidth. The bandwidth of the net should be very appropriate when you go for taking online classes like that, or whatever the content you want to learn online, either through the video or audio or text format. We can say that this is the online concepts here. So massive open online courses. That's what very important about this key important feature. So one, it's of massive, second one is open, and third one, it is of online. And fourth one, we can say that it is flexible. What is flexible? Anytime I can sit and I can learn the courses, mainly focusing on self-paced learning. That's a very important thing. It is a self-learning plays a vital role in this massive online courses, and throughout the Indian education systems, there are a lot of massive online courses has been implemented in all the education system, so that they are going with the various courses and they are getting the certificates, either the students or the professionals or even the academicians or the industry persons. They are going with all the self-paced learning, and they're getting the certificates, which plays a vital role in the current aspects of this scenario. And next one, we are saying that it is about interactive. So I can have an assignment whenever I'm going for an online courses, not only learning, I'm just going and learning the courses. That is not mandatory. Of course, it's mandatory. Then I want to know that impact of that courses. Suppose I'm going to teach some courses either through online. What is the impact? What is the impact of that courses? Only I can understand that by giving a quizzes or assessments, or we can have a discussion forum, or we can go with a individual peer-to-peer learning, not with a group, not with a master-slave relationships or either a tutorial relationships. It is an peer-to-peer learning of enhancement of learning. And this is all coming under the category of interactive. So even now, if I'm taking a seminars and it is going with a one-way communications, I cannot able to understand the level of knowledge in the particular category by the participants. So how I can able to understand? Only by asking a question or by giving assignments or any discussion forum or any topic we can have a discussion. Then only I can able to understand the key features of this massive open online courses. So this is the one of the important aspects of key features of online courses. And what are the popular platform? Of course, now you can see there is a one platform. I will come here through the online itself, so that in Indian education systems, most of the colleges or institutions, they are playing a vital role in this category. And this is called as an NPTEL. NPTEL by SWAYAM also, they have been provided by the Indian government of the education systems. And you can see that there is another one thing. It is also called as a SWAYAM, which has been implemented, SWAYAM NPTEL, where most of the online courses, massive online courses, you can see that how many courses has been procured, how many institutes has been partnered. You can see nearly partner institution is 26 institutions has been partnered, and 7,620 completed courses, already completed courses. And you can see that the students enrollment, The students in the sense, the students, it can be a students or it can be a faculty members or it can be a industry participants. Anyone can learn through this one, and you can see how much are enrolled. It is of around, you can say it is in million, it's there, and how many has been registered and how many have been successfully completed their certification. So this is the one of the very important key platform in our regions. We can say that you can see this is also one, and it is also, you can see that it is initiated by the Ministry of Education. The government of India has been provide this massive open online courses. So whoever interested to register, they can register and they can learn and they can go with an assessment, whatever the assessment they are doing and how they are performing. And they can also be a mentor in this cases of this online courses, and they can able to perform this task. So this is the very important thing when I go for how popular this, I'll come here. Okay, yeah. How popular this MAC courses is that. So that is what one thing which is coming under the institution level. Okay, once again, I go back to the screen and I'll say that in the institution level or the education system, they are using an NPTEL. And if you go for a corporate side also, there is a various thing. It is there one, it is called as a Coursera, which is another one important online courses which has been throughout international standards. They are being going here. And you can see there are various categories has been produced here. One, it is for individual. Another one for a business person. Also, this massive online courses is there. This massive online courses is not only for the students or not only for the academicians or not only for the researchers. It can be also for a business person. You can see that I'll come here. First one, it is of Coursera for the individual. So whoever want, and they are providing in Indians can also. So that's what the amount has been provided in Indian. And next you can see here, we are going to provide the details for the business. The person who is interested in the business also can able to do this Coursera with a business Coursera for the business, for the business side with the help of massive open online course. And next one, you can see that this is for the university level. So how for Coursera for the campus? Look at that. First one is Coursera for the individual. Next one, Coursera for the business. And next one, it is of Coursera for the universities. So how the universities can implement it with the Coursera. And next one, it is, you can see that it is a Coursera for the government. See how you see this massive online courses, they are divided into four category. One, if the person is really individual to make it learn with the help of this massive or online courses, then he can choose for individual. If you want to do a business, if you want to relate it with the business, then I can go here. You can see they are providing an offer also. Holy flash sale offer for this one, for a course. And next one, this is for a business. So this is a Coursera for a business. And next one, you can see this is a Coursera for universities. And next one, we are saying that it is a Coursera for the government also. So not only simple. See, I had produced the two things. There is a lot of massive open online courses is there. Based on their comfortability and based on their category, they can able to go there. So this is what the thing which has been coming here under the massive online courses. That's what I told that. So first one, it is of Coursera. You can see that it can be partnered with an organization or an universities, and NPTEL SWAYAM is mainly focusing by the Ministry of Education. And there are various things are there. I cannot able to spell everything. Some of the sample provided are here. There is a lot of popular massive open online platforms are available. So these are the some of the things which has been produced here. So this is a popular for MOOC platforms here. And next we are saying that it is of what is advantages, very important thing. Nowadays, as the technologies improve, as we are living with an AI, so we should have to be adapted with the various courses in order to learn something new. And that's what. So what is the advantages over this? One, it is that the quality of educations can be improved. So if I started learning on my own and I can able to learn very individually and I can develop my individualities, that is the quality will be improved. Next, flexible in learning schedule, the very important flexibility. I don't want to sit in the morning time or whenever I am free, even if it's late night, I'm free. I can able to go through the website and I can able to watch their materials, which has been self-learning material. Yesterday, we discussed about the designing and the framework of self-learning material. So all those materials, there are certain structures we followed yesterday. So the same thing we are discussing here. So here also, whatever the material has been provided, the material has been provided in terms of text or video or audio, whichever you are comfortable, based on your comfortableness, we can able to learn by individually. So the flexible learning schedule. So late night, I can able to sit and learn. There is no restriction that I have to do it today morning at 8 to 9, or I have to go to the particular places and I have to sit there and I have to learn. So whenever I'm free, I can go here. So this is the one of the important thing is also. And next one, it is about some free learning opportunities. We can't say that affordable or free learning. Sometimes some courses may be free. Sometimes some courses may be a little affordable amount in order to get the carrier of the certificates. So even that's what I'm saying, that the self-learning is not the self-learning of an individual. The individual can be a students, maybe a school students or college students, or even the college professors or the lecturers or the associate professors, or even the research scholars, or even the person who is in a programmer or software engineer or a project manager or team leader. Anyone can learn their things for their career growth. So this is what is about affordable or free learning opportunities. And it's mainly helped for the skill development and career development, mainly 100%, 100%. I want to learn something so that I'm going. It is not just like a normal academic schedule. We have to go and learn and we have to get the degree. Not like that. This is mainly focusing on skill development and career advancement. And next, it encourages the lifelong learning. The very important attitude of education policy is lifelong learning. So lifelong learning will plays a vital role when it comes for the advantages of MOOC concepts here. So this is what about the advantages of MOOCs. And now this is very important. Challenging. What are all the challenges is there? One problem is there. What happened when we read the first important challenges is no personal instructions with an instructor. Now I am the instructor. I am taking a class. I do not know how the participants are, whether the participants are interested in listening the class or just they are mute and they are going with their work. We may not know this one. But I am the instructor who is instructing the topic of development of MOOC courses today. So we may not know the participants. What is the level of participants, whether they are listening the class or not listening the class. So this session has been recorded and it has been published in the RCHUB Academy YouTube channels, so that when the participants are interested to listen, they can go further and they can watch the videos and they can learn it. But when they come for personal interactions, is lack here. Suppose they have a little bit doubt or they want to ask the questions to the instructors or the person who has developed the self-learning material. Suppose I am the person who developed the self-learning material, and if you want to ask the question, then there is a lack of interaction. That is the one important challenges which has been there. And some online courses, massive courses, they are giving a problem solving session also. They are providing a problem solving session for the particular time. So on that time, we have to log in. And if you have any problem solving criteria, or if you have any queries, you can interact with an instructor. That chances has been provided in some of the online courses also. So this is the first one important thing is of lack of personal instructions with the instructors. And high dropout rate due to self-paced learning. The very important thing from the childhood, we had always follow the mentor-mentees concept. So the instructors or the teachers or the trainers who used to train and the students who has to listen, this is what from the traditional way we are using here. So we are not adapted with that self-learning phase. And I think now it is gradually increases. The self-paced learning has been gradually increases compared to the recent decades. So it is, of course, still now it is also a high dropout rate. Maybe in the next decades, it may be increased due to the education policies. And now we can say that it is about requires a self-discipline and motivation. Very important. If the session starts at 7, suppose we are providing the material and we are providing that, and tomorrow is the last date for filling up your assignments in the MOOC and online courses, then today itself we have to complete. And motivation. It requires self-discipline. We have to make it discipline ourselves in order to make all the activities very perfectly, and also the motivation is needed. So this is also one of the challenges in the MOOC online courses. And next one, limited to accreditations of some resources. For example, suppose the power issues, suppose I'm learning, internet is needed with a high bandwidth. The bandwidth is very important issues. I want to go with the video channels in order to learn it. then suppose the bandwidth is very low or the net facilities is there or some power issues. These are all some limited accreditations also has been there, which are all the one of the major challenges in these MOOC course. I hope the next decades may be very much interested in filling up the MOOC courses rather than go with the traditional way of learning systems. So this is all the things is there in NICOM for challenging of MOOC courses. Next, this is the challenging. Now we have to consider two types of MOOC. Of course, there are various types of MOOCs is there. Hybrid is there. And there are a lot of types of MOOC concept is there. Among that, I'm going to take only two things. One, it is of X MOOCs, another one is of C MOOCs. I'm going to consider in this session about the two types of MOOC courses. One, it is of X, another one, it is of C. So what is X stands for? Extended Massive Open Online Courses. Of course, MOOC is there. I'm going to make it extend. What is that extend? You have to understand that. Yes, if there is any queries, you can ask it. Yeah, you can, if you miss the classes, you can, it is available in the YouTube channel so that you can get it from that RCHUB Academy so that it will be relevant for you to come through this today's session also. So what is this extended massive open online courses? Sir, what is that? Of course, you have said about MOOC courses. Then what is extended? The MOOC courses which making the structure related to the university concepts. Of course, you know that. I think the school students and college students, they may know very well about these MOOC courses and all. Anyway, the professors and the academicians also know that. Suppose my MOOC courses mainly focusing on with the traditional university courses, just like we are having a syllabus. We are having a syllabus, week 1, what syllabus, week 2, what syllabus, week 3, what we are going to take, week 4. Suppose we are having a 3 session. Even our courses, you can take it that. In WhatsApp group, we have sent, or in this brochure, we are saying that day 1, what are all the topics we are going to cover, day 2, what are all the topics we are going to cover, and day 3, what are all the topics we are going to cover. In that way only, we have said this is coming under traditional courses. So traditional university courses, just like day 1, day 2, day 3, what are all the things I'm going to give, and what are all the activities or what are all the lectures we are going to make it. And if I provide an assignment and assessment, of course, it is a seminar, so no need to provide assignment and assessment. But if you provide an assessment and assignment, then we can able to understand the structure. And I can able to understand the participants of self-paced learning. Remember that self-paced learning is very important, and only two important thing as of my side. One, it is discipline, another one is of motivation. Discipline is the way in which you are going to involve in, if you register for some online courses, we should be there at a time and we have to make it comfortable. Of course, this is not massive online courses. This is a seminar. But when you go for registering the course, you should be self-motivated and you have to complete the thing. That's the two important challenges here. Anyway, if my subject is related with the universities and I'm going to make week 1, week 2, week 3 and with the quizzes and assignments, and I'm going to produce the marks, and then at last I'm going to get a degree. Sorry, not a degree, it is a certificate. Then it is called as an extended massive open online courses. Now you can see here. So this is the thing. So what are all the key characteristics with the X MOOC? Now I'm talking about X MOOC. Another one, it is called C MOOC is there. Now I come here with the X MOOC. So what is the structure? A highly clear syllabus, weekly module, and linear progress. Very important. So clear syllabus should be there, weekly modules, and mainly weekly based. It is not with the day based. It is mainly with most of the MOOC courses is mainly focusing on weekly based. And majority of the MOOC courses will be of minimum of 4 weeks and maximum of 12 weeks, not more than that. In some cases, if the syllabus is very heavy, they will go for 16 weeks or 20 weeks, not more than that. So this is all considered as that's what we are saying, clear syllabus, weekly module, linear progression, and a classroom experience to make it a mass participation, sir. Of course, the concerned instructors, they will provide the content with the self-learning material, as we discussed yesterday about the self-learning material. They can be posted in their website and you can go and whenever we can learn it. And very important, this is the first point about the structure. And the second point I'm coming here is about pedagogy. Very important, very, very important nowadays. We don't want the old traditional methods. Even nowadays, the childs are ready to write the coding and they have started designing an application. They have started coming up. They are grooming their technologies. They are grooming their knowledges. So this is what we say that it is of pedagogy. what way the subject content should be reach the participants in such a way that they should be interested to learn the content. That's what we can say that since it is my courses, MOOC courses, I can't able to go with the pedagogy. I have to make it only with a PowerPoint presentation because the duration is only 1 hour. Within 1 hour, I can't able to go on project here. This is a seminar, online seminar. Whereas when we come for the MOOC courses, we can go for interactions. The way should be different. Suppose I'm going to take any programming paper or theoretical paper, the way of teaching must be different in order to make it understanding and listening the concept of the participants. The participants can be of any pattern. It can be of age of 20, or it can be of age of 40, or it can be age of 60, or even the age of 80. So I have to make a presentation of my content, that is of self-learning material for self-paced learning. I have to go here, and this is the one of the important concept of called pedagogy. And delivery. What about the delivery? Nowadays, we are not ready to sit for 1 hour videos and all. It is really pathetic. When we go for searching a particular content, the video should be of 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Then it's okay. If the video is 1 hour, oh God, cannot be sit for 1 hour and you have to listen this one. Better make it shortcut. That's what we are doing this one because lack of timing. We may be busy in some other schedule. So that's what the video lecturers. What is the main core component? What I'm going to teach you? What is the main important concepts? What is your expectation? Whether I'm going to fill your expectations or not within 5 to 15 minutes. That's the thing. Even if I take 1 hour, most of the participants cannot able to go with continuous. Of course, they are going with their personal work. It's quite nature. We can't able to force them. So, but when I come with the lecture concepts, it should be of maximum. It's suggestible. We are not forcing you. We are suggesting that to give the concepts within 5 to 15 minutes so that they can be very fast in learning. What is this concepts like that? Suppose I want to say that in computer science, I'm going to say that Web 3.0. What is Web 3.0? I have to explain within 5 to 15 minutes. Then it's understandable. Instead of giving a long lectures and making a boring session, it make it very easy in order to make that concepts, right? That's what it depends upon that. See, it is not that we have to complete within 15 minutes. It is suggestible, but if you take more time also, the participants can able to sit or they cannot able to sit. That's the one thing is helping that. And next one is of assessment. Of course, this XMOOC consists of assessment based. Since we have to make it. Now, the participants are here. If I ask the question only, then I can understand that whether the participants has listened the class or not. If I'm not asking any queries or if I'm not giving any assessment, I can understand that whether the participants are interested in listening or just they are mute and they are going with their personal work. It can be predicted. So these are all the issues which has been coming here. It is also one of the challenges when you go for online seminars. As an instructor, I face this one. It is one of the challenges, whether the participants are really listening or they are just mute and they went. That's one thing has been there. It's a one challenges according to my side. Next one is of supplementary materials. So what are all the materials you needed to go for doing a project or examination or anything, whatever the material you needed here. And next very important thing is interaction. That's what I'm saying that. I have to get the feedback and I have to give the assignments and I have to, even if I give the assignment, there is another option. A is that you will pass the question to A and get the answer from A and paste the answer. Then what you learned? Nothing. Just we are using the AI. That's all. This is what the today's modern technology is going on. Even if you give the assignments, they will copy the questions, they will paste it in AI and they get the answers and they will give the answers and they will come up. So what I have to do, I have to give the question in such a way that you should not get the answer from the AI. That's the one of the self-learning material where the person who is going to create a material has to think about it. Suppose I'm going to create an assignment, then I have to think that in such a way that my competitor is AI, I should not get the answers from the AI so that such that I have to prepare the questions or I have to give certain activities related to the personal matters with that assignments, then I have to make it. That is called as an interaction. And next one, it is of scalability. As usual, the scalability learners can be of 1,000 or million or 10,000 or 10 million. We may not able to understand, but we have to get the feedback from that and we have to make it. So this is the types of XMOOCs with the key characteristics here. And when I come for features, what are all the features? Very important thing is certification. Of course, some persons may be needed of certification due to some pressure or due to your personal bond or anything. You can come here. So that suppose the working area asking you to provide the certificates, of course, it's quite nature. The management is asking or the organization is asking, please provide the certificates for your career development. Then at once we have to book some courses and we have to get the certifications. That's also possible. So this is all. One thing is of certification. One feature is we are getting the certification. And second one, it is called as a time bound, which is the starting date and which is the ending date. How far I can go here for this self-paced version. And technology. Next one, we are coming with the technology. There are various technologies, as I discussed in the first itself about Coursera or NPTEL or some other education systems has been providing here. All those things are coming under the technology. And next one, we are saying that it is about accessibility. How far we are connecting with an internet connection. So one of the important thing is about the internet connections and grading systems, and it may request the payment also. Based on the grading systems, some massive open online courses, if you pass the examination, which is this much percentage, your amount will be renewable. That's also possible. For some massive open online courses, they has been provided. So suppose I'm going to pay 1,000 rupees. If I pass with 80% or 90%, some amount I can able to get it through the education, through this massive open online courses system. It's also possible with the features. So this is all coming under XMOOC features. And these are all the examples. As usual, I say that this Coursera, Stanford universities has provided this one. And there are various MOOC courses are there. So I'm saying one or two sample. I'm not favor to them. Just I'm saying that one or two are very famous now. And what all the strength is there? Very important. Formal learning, how to learn it with a structure, and I will get an experience. When I learn, there are a lot of things is there psychologically. When I sit and started learning, my individual concentration power has been increased, and the way of understanding is increased. Once the understanding is increased, I can go with a Bloom taxonomy, as yesterday we discussed. Once the understanding is increased, I can go for an analysis while doing the assignment and applying the formula in the assignment and evaluating the answers. At last, I can go for creating a particular content on this according to the Bloom taxonomy. So K1 to K6, first one, it is of remembering, understanding, analyzing, applying, evaluating, and creating. So this is what about the formal learning. If you sit and take the books and without discuss with anyone, if you started not only books, I'm talking about if you take any digital device in order to learn the concepts, and if you sit and concentrate towards that material, then your concentration power is also increased. That's the one thing is that. And next one is of wide reach, of course, high quality of an educations we are coming here, and credentials. So how many certificates I've finished and thing has been over, that's all thing. Very important thing is limited in feedback is that's the one thing is that if I prepare the self-learning material and you have started doing the assignments, and if I have some doubts or minimum of discussion, once again, I have to go through the online. So this is what the thing is that. And of course, when you come for completion rate, really, you can see that the difference between, I'll come to the website and I show that, you can see that the completions, the persons, you can see how many students enrolled, how many students have registered, and how many are successfully completed. The sample data which is given in the SWAMP, you take it and you can see the percentage, the number of students enrolled, the number of students enrollments, they are enrolled the courses and they are not ready to, they are enrolled the courses. And the number of persons, you did see the difference between the number of students enrolled and the number of students going for examination. So another one deviation. And you see the difference, how many of them are registered and how many of them are successfully completed. Look at the percentage, how many enrolled, how many registered, how many successfully completed. So this is what the, one of the, I can't say that, around the completion rate is very, 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 very less when you come for the, so this means that a self-discipline, that's what I told, that the self-discipline and the learning attitude. You can see that the one word, it is of discipline. The participants who is listening, they should, if they're coming for the online seminars, they have to listen. Otherwise, they can be just quit and they can move on. This is what the discipline of way of interacting with the online courses here. So that's what it's really, still we have to improve, since the number of persons enrolled is entirely different from the number of persons who has completed the degree. So they are mainly focusing on traditional systems like tutor student system. They are mainly focusing on. Still now they are not adapted with this massive online courses. That's the one thing we have to say in terms of percentages. So which means that self-discipline and self-paced learning is lack still now. The number of percentage is very lack. So this is what about the weakness of MOOC courses. And what is the uses for this MOOC courses? Who are all can use? As I told that students or professionals or the person who is interested in coding or the person who is doing a business or the learners from any academic profile, all those things or can use this XMOOC, right? So this is the thing. And next, now I'm coming to the next type of MOOC. So till now we have discussed about XMOOC. Now I'm coming here with one more MOOC. It is all connectivity massive open online courses. What is this connectivity? A theory of connectivitism. What is connectivitism? A group of people can sit together and they can create this network, and I'm going to make it. Suppose I'm interested in, suppose simply I'm saying that I'm interested in programming, suppose, and I'm saying that Java, then the person who is interested in Java can alone connect the group, and from them they are forming the group and they are started to learning this one, and it is called as a collaboration or a navigation of a network. I can say it is a cyber network where we can form a team, and of course I don't think it will be very perfect. Anyway, we make a creation and a navigation of network of a knowledge, and we can learn through this one. We can form a team, and we are, whatever the queries I am going to ask, you are going to say, just like a platform where we can learn with a peer learning. So all sit to just like a group study. All the persons who are with the same interest, they can sit together and they can discuss and they can collaborate and they can make it here. And it is autonomy and decentralized learning. This is called as a decentralized. I am going to post the queries. The person who know the answer, they are going to queries here. Just like this, which you are going here, it is called as a connectivist system. And this is main thing. This structure is no syllabus, nothing is there, no syllabus at all, based on the interest. Whereas XMOOC is mainly focusing on the syllabus, whereas CMOOC connectivitism is mainly focusing on the group connectivity, how we can develop, how we can interact, and what are all the queries used there, anything we can discuss here. So this is what about the structure and pedagogy also. If one person is interested to send the audio, if another person is interested to send the videos, okay, this is all coming under the pedagogy, but it is only a teamwork where it is not focusing on self-learning, it is a group learning. Some people always interested to learn in group learning, and some people will be always interested to go with an individual learning when you go for your education system. So the person who is interested in group learning can come for CMOOC. The person who is interested in go for self-paced learning can go for XMOOC. That's the thing is that. And you can see the various distributed platforms and activities we can go, just like a blog or a blog post or video post, or we can go with a sharing session. Just a concept name, it is called sharing. I'm going to share the informations. So this is all coming under the delivery. And interaction is mainly focusing on social network. Any type of people can be joined in this network and you can able to make it here. So this is all the things is coming under the interactions. It's mainly social. The one thing is, if you're self-paced learning, go to XMOOC. If you're a group-based learning, then come to CMOOCs. That's the thing is coming here. And scalability, you can see large people, of course, the quantities can be there. Of course, there will be some anonymous informations will also, we can get it. We cannot able to go with authorized information. It can be of unauthorized. Like this, we can go. So these are all the things there. Future, it is of open-ended. And there is no certificate is here. We can go with open-ended. Flexibility is that whatever we want, we can do, and whatever, whenever we can go here. And technology, for example, I told that Web 2.20, what are all the tools we can use it here? So Web 2.20, and philosophy, it is used like a distributed network. So anyone can pass the informations to anyone. This is called as a distributed network. And these are all the examples. If you have a time, you can go through this MOOC, which this YouTube channel, this presentation is available in the RCHUB Academy YouTube channel also, so that you can, whenever you are free, you can go with presentation and you can check the data, what has been provided here with the CMOOC concepts. So there are various types of MOOCs. Among that, we have discussed about the two things. One, it is called as a XMOOC, another one, it is called as a CMOOCs here. And you can see the strength is community, the person who is involved in community, and creating freedom, relevance, and lifelong learning when you come for fee strength. And weakness is there is no structure. Whoever is asking the question, we are going to solve the questions. That's all. We are going to solve the answers. We are not going to make any structure here, and we are not going to make it any completed here, but we are learning something to our self-motivation. So another one is of time intensive and no formal credential. No formal credential. We don't have any formal, and we cannot able to authorize whether the information is correct. Suppose if I am asking one query and the person who is a participant is sending the answer to sending some link, and we may not know whether it is right or not, whether it is authorized or not, but we can pass the information. That's what we are saying, that it is of no formal credential, and variable quality is there. Engagement, it depends upon the participants to be an inconsistent, very important. It's mainly focusing on inconsistence, and this is called as a CMOOC is there. And who is going to use this MOOC? Of course, the person, I can say that the person who is always interested in collaborative learning, always want to sit in a group and they want to discuss and they want to do it. You can see that. If you take a classroom or if you take a college or anything, some persons always be interested to be in a group and some person is always interested to go with self-paced, self-learning. So the person who is interested in group and they want to always mingle with a group, they can choose this CMOOC courses and they can perform their courses very well. And the person who is interested to go with self-learning, where they cannot able to discuss with anyone, then they can go for XMOOC, which is mainly focusing on traditional of an university structure. So this is what about the type of CMOOC and XMOOC, and these are all the differences I have given here. So you can see it is a structure, it is decentralized, it is a teacher-centric learning, which is of XMOOC, whereas a learning, it is mainly focusing on collaboration and connection, whereas CMOOC, and it is highly organized, whereas it is loosely structured. And the delivery mode is here is lecture, it can be of a blog or anything can become here. And here it's mainly focusing on primary content, whereas here, just like a guide, just like a friend, we can sit and learn in CMOOC. And you can see that there is an quizzes and assessments will be available in XMOOC, whereas there is no quizzes and no assessment, just a discussion forum will be there, which is in the CMOOC. And certification is provided here, whereas it is only a credential, we can able to get it here. And the technology like LMS or Coursera or NPTEL, we can able to use it here. Here we are using a distributed web 2.0. And the scale, it is a massive enrollment can be there, but here also massive, but we cannot able to count the number of persons. We can able to count it, that's all, but we cannot able to say how many of them are interacted or how many of them are not interacted. And here the peer communications will be followed in CMOOC, whereas tutor mentor system, mentor and mentee systems will be followed in XMOOC. And learning style, it is linear, guided, and goal-oriented. Here it is of organic and explanatory and self-directed. So this is what we are saying that it is about here. Just like watching a reels, right? We are going with the reels, which means that a MOOC concept, CMOOC concepts, where anyone can post and anyone can watch and anyone can give a comments and anyone thing that's related with social media. Anyway, for understanding concepts, I'm saying this one. So this is what the difference between XMOOC and CMOOCs here, and various examples I have given here. And mainly summary, it is mainly focusing on university classes, structured and saleable and credential focus, which is called as XMOOC. Whereas CMOOC, you can see that it is a collaborative learning. That's all we can say about the comparison of XMOOC and CMOOC, right? Right. Now, we move to the next level of topic, which has been given in your, as per our syllabus, right? The roles of MOOC in ODL. So ODL stands for Open and Distance Learning. We have discussed a variety of information in the yesterday's session. Anyway, we can refer here also how this open and distance learning plays a vital role. So it refers to mainly focusing on there is a gap in the technologies or space or time we can able to consider. And it's mainly online delivery, of course, same thing, online, open and distance learning educations, which forms a transformative load. So first, there are various key roles are here. First one is of enhancing of accessibilities. How I am going to access the data through this one, through the internet connection. That's the one of the important thing. It is of enhancing of accessibility. Second one, promoting a lifelong learning. So if I choose the MOOC courses, it's really good for learning individually, and it is called as a lifelong learning. Whatever the topic I want, I can learn on my own by self-paced learning. So this is what promoting a lifelong learning. And third one is of leveraging the technologies role, very important, technology role. How can be the video lectures? It can be a video format where I can see it, and forum. If you have a forum, we can discuss with the forum and the quizzes and online examinations, and you can go through variety of models of technology usage here. And nowadays everyone is using a mobile, so no need. Even see, I'm taking the class in laptop. Suppose if there is any problem, automatically I will switch over to mobile within a fraction of a second. The same classes is going to be continued with my mobile because everything is ready in the mobile and everything is ready in the laptop. In case if there is any technology failure or power failure, I can go with the another technology and I can activate the same classes without break. So this is what one of the leveraging of technology role here. And next one, it is of cost effective. Of course, I think so. This massive open online course is very, very less. compared to that. And there are some free courses is also available and some paid courses is also available. So whichever you prefer, you can go here. That is what cost effective role. And next one is of fostering of globe community role, so that we can learn with the different types of community people, and we can go here just like that. So this is what, so here we are talking about MOOC, not only XMOOC, we are talking, we can say about the CMOOC also. So CMOOC is mainly focusing on community. The community people can discuss together, just like sitting with our friends, and we can be able to make an interaction. So this is all coming under the global community roles here. And supporting of diverse learning, that's very important. Not with the same tradition method, either a chalk and talk or a LCD projector or smart board. These are all the things which has been followed nowadays. But we don't want something we should be go with a diverse learning need. Can I solve the puzzles with that? If I go and giving a puzzles with a particular topic, so that whether the candidates can able to solve the puzzles, or some activities can be performed with the help of supporting of diverse learning need role here. So this is one of the key, and bridging a formal and informal education role, very important. When we are sitting in the classroom, we are forming a formal role where we have to give respects to the concerned teachers, and we have to follow the certain formal rules, which has been in the classroom teaching. Whereas when you come for MOOC online course, everyone are equal. They can able to go and discuss with your forum, and they can able to chat here with informal education role. So this is the thing is that. So seventh one, it is of bridging a formal and informal role. And eighth one, it is of scalability. There is a lot of students. That's what we can see, that I show the count. How many are there completed? How many of them are registered? How many of them are enrolled? I'm going in the reverse way, right? So this is all the scalable massing role. Maybe it may be a condition based, or it may be a constraint based, or it may be of self based. See, if it is a constraint based, then we can't able to take it into account massive open online course. If it is a self-based, then we can able to take it into account. So this is what it is about, scalability and mass education role. And next we are coming here, it is about what all the challenges of MOOC in ODL, in open and distance learning. As I said, the first thing, it is of completion rate is very, very, very less. So even if you go for any certification, you are asking that once it is completed, we can get the certificates. Only that certificate is going to speak. We are not going to speak about the what we have done in that classes. But now this XMOOC is mainly very, very best left. We have to improve that. That's one of the important thing is that. And next one, it is of digital divide, which includes that low income region. You can see that only the metropolitan, if you take that massive online courses, the metropolitan cities regions will be more when you compare to the rural areas. Whereas urban areas and metropolitan cities will be, they will have an awareness of MOOC, and they are, so many persons has been involved in this MOOC courses in the urban and metropolitan cities. Whereas the rural, it's very less. Low income regions is we have to improve around. This is one of the challenges is that it is a challenges. Concentration of self-paced learning in the rural area is very, 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 very less compared to the metropolitan cities here. That's what we are very important. And another one of quality assurance. Once I completed the course, what is the quality? Remember that, not quantity, it is a quality. Once I completed the course. Now, so many of them are listening the classes. So what is the quality after listening the courses? That will plays a vital role, not this 1 hour is going to place. So this is what about the quality assurance. And next one, it is of interaction. Not with old tutor interactions, we have to follow. However, even if they're asking any doubts, they can be interact here, and whatever the questions they can ask, they can able to make it here. So this is all coming under the challenges of MOOC course in ODL. And next, we're coming to the third topic. It is about MOOC development framework. When you go for MOOC development framework, as I said, the Bloom taxonomy is very important for the person who is self-paced learning. First, they have to remember. Second, understand, apply, analysis, apply, evaluation, and create. So the last stage is creating. They are going to learn some topic. They have to create something with their own innovation ideas only if they can able to remember and understand the concepts. After understanding the concept, they have to go for an analysis. After analysis, they have to go for applying. After applying, they have to go for evaluating. After evaluating, they are going for creating. This is what coming under the Bloom taxonomy, as most of our education systems as follows till now. But when you come for MOOC courses, we are going with the ADDIC concept where we have discussed about yesterday also regarding this self-learning material, how the material should be of. The first part is very important part. It is called as analysis. And the second part, it is called as a design. So first I have to analyze what content I am going to make it and how to design it, how to develop it, how to implement. Of course, after implementation, based on the performance and the quality of the participants, I have to evaluate, and once again, I have to redesign my MOOC courses. Then it will be a successful one. So always the quality will plays a vital role rather than the quantity. So this is very important. This RCHUB Academy also is mainly focusing on the quality of education, not with the quantity. How many workshops or how many seminars is not mandatory. How we are conducting the seminars, how we are organizing the seminars, and what is the quality of the seminars is very important. So this is what ADDIC concept: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. And when I go for the steps, you can see that what is the objective you should need an assessment and target audience, very important. Who is your audience? Whether your audience may be a beginner or a global learner or a mobile user, or what range of your audience must be of, whether they are from the metropolitan cities or urban or rural or whatever the target audience I have to think about here. And these are all the things in the analysis part I have to decide. What is my objective? What is the output? Who is my target audience? So all those things I have to design here. Next one, I'm going for design. When I go for design, I should always mainly focus on the pedagogic approach, not with the same approach, giving a material or sending a PDF file to you, and we can send the PDF file to you and you can learn it. That's also possible, but that is not a right way to make it interactive. So the second one, it is of design. In this design, suppose I'm going to keep a subject, whether I can keep it for 4 to 12 weeks or 4 to 16 weeks or how many weeks I needed, and how I can make it very interactive in designing. And next one, I'm going for development, how to develop the set one. Either I have to develop with a video format or audio format or a text format or whatever the format I needed, I have to make it easy to access by the participants. And this is what we are mainly focusing on, the development. And next one, implementation. Of course, you can implement through the social media or advertisements. You can give it here. It is like a preparations in order to make it announcement. It is not an advertisement. We can say that it is an announcement where we are going to conduct a seminars, or where we are going to conduct like this. We can able to go here with an implementation. And very important aspect is this one, evaluation. Once the participants has attended this MOOC courses, then what is the drawback or what is the quality of the educations, or what is the quality of the content provided to the participants, whether it is useful for them in order to make it a self-paced learning. All those things has to be considered in this development framework. So this is what about the mainly focusing on evaluation, right? And so this is in evaluation, we have to consider the scalability, how many participants are there, what is their engagement. For example, if you take the seminars, how many participants are there, how they are engaged, whether they are interactive or net native, how about the technology they had used, what is the cultural diversity, that is from where they are, what type of cultures they are, and cultural sensitivity is also very important, and cost balancer. For example, if today I'm going to take the same seminars on Deepavali, then the number of persons will be very less, because the Diwali has been celebrated by most of the persons in the north side and south side. So we have to think about that. Is what we are saying, that it is called as a cultural sensitivity. When I have to take my audience in order to the sessions. So all those things are coming under the development framework of evaluation. And this is very important. Suppose I want to design a MOOC curriculum. I'm going to make a e-content, or I'm going to make a particular topic on MOOC courses. Then I'm going to make the steps. What are all the steps I needed to make it? First one, define a learning goal and objective for a particular subject. Suppose I'm going to launch a particular subject. First, I have to design what is the main goal of this subject and what is the objectives. What is the content I'm going to make it? Course objectives and course outcomes. I want to make it with course objectives and course outcomes. And who is my target audience? Whether the audience may be of college or college professionals or company professionals, who is my target audience, and how long I can keep it the structure of the curriculum, whether 4 weeks or 12 weeks, and what type I can use it choose, whether it can be with CMOOC or XMOOC, which can be comfortable. which means that collaborative learning, or I can go for traditional learning. So which one I can able to go, and how I can make the designing learning activities, how I can plan for an assessment. From that assessment, very important, from that assessment, how I'm going to get the quality of that courses, and how I'm going to make an engagement strategies and also accessibilities. And at last, I'm going to evaluate. That's called pilot. Pilot means we are going to pilot, and I'm going to refine. So if I find out any drawback or I'm not satisfied with the quality, then I have to go for refining, and then once again, I'm going to launch it. So these are the steps needs to design for a MOOC curriculum, right? So this is a very important thing. And what are all the technologies? I come to the next topic. It is called as technologies for MOOC delivery. So what are all the technologies I needed? Suppose I want to launch a MOOC courses. One, it is of learning management system. Any learning management systems you can be offered here, or video streaming, just like RCHUB YouTube channel. So the participant, those who are interested to go with the previous videos, you can go through the RCHUB Academy YouTube channels, and you can subscribe, and you can get the videos from them, and you can watch it. Not only this videos, you can see all the seminars and workshops videos are available in the YouTube channels. So this is also a one kind of video streaming and hosting. And cloud computing, WebPoint 2.0, and assessment grading tool, mobile technologies, and interactive tool, and analytic with AI. So now it's very familiar with analytic and AI. So this is the concepts we have been focusing on. And this is a platform. So these are all the technologies used here for MOOC for delivery. And this is the platform. Of course, we have discussed a lot from the first about the NPTEL and Coursera. All these things are coming under the platform of MOOC delivery, right? Now we go here. What is the best practices for MOOC engagement? First one, I want to go for a MOOC engagement. I want to make it. So first one is set a clear goal. Suppose I want to learn one course on MOOC, then what I have to do it? First, I have to have a clear goal. What topic I'm going to choose? Which topic I'm going to choose for my development? Second one, creating a steady schedule. I want to make it a schedule. When I'm free, when I can choose it. Suppose they are providing a 1 week assessment, when I can do it. The second one. Third one, actively participations in discussion. Suppose they are sending a query session, we have to actively participate it, though we can't able to make it, at least we can watch the video and we can understand that how others are asking the question. So this is the third point. And fourth point, taking a notes and summary of key concept. Whenever we go for watching a videos or any other content, we can take a notes, what we can understand like this, so you can see that, I think so, right? So this is what about the summary of concepts, and we can say that it is a hands-on learning. How to go with the hands-on learning and complete the assignment and quizzes. Very important, completing the assignment and quizzes online without making a delay. And next thing I'm coming here, it is about collaborative with peers. Of course, a study group. I'm making a group and I can make it here with any group and we can make it format. And additional learning resources like recommended books or I think nowadays no one is using a book. They are going with the tutorials or video. That's the very important thing. And podcast also nowadays, I'm not ready to go with videos also. I'm going with the podcast. Just we are going with the podcast and I'm doing my work and just listening what concept they are saying this one. Now it's familiar with podcast also. Even the storytelling is also there. Previously, grandma used to tell the stories. Now, no need of grandma or grandpa for telling the stories. Podcast is enough. Just we can put the podcast and we can get the stories from them. It's quite nature. And similarly, if I want to watch a web series, it takes more than 3 months or to complete the web series. Better I can go with podcast and I can get the complete stories within 1 hour of the entire web series. This is what apart from the curriculum, I'm saying that this is what the recent trend is going on. And now we can say that stay consistent and see, very important thing, consistent and motivated. We have to be always ourselves consistent and motivated ourselves in order to learn the concept. At last, your achievement. The last word is very important. Showcase your achievements. So what you have done at last will plays a vital role with the quality. So this is what the thing is that. So at overall conclusion, I can come here, discipline. But very first letter is for MOOC course is discipline, participation, hands-on experience. That's the one thing. And we are going with the goal and goal staying consistent and make it interactive with the course material, maximize the learning outcome. And last, we are saying that personal very important, valuable your skill for a personal and professional growth with a very important two words I have to say. One it is of discipline, another one is of motivation, self-paced learning. So with that, I can thank the session for 1 hour being patient with my session. So if you have any queries, you can ask it so that I can end up my sessions. If you have any queries, you can ask the queries. Is there any queries with you? So that if you have any queries, we can discuss. Otherwise, we can wind up the session. And once again, we can be back tomorrow with that. Any queries, please? Right.
Contact RCHUB International Foundation for Research and Education. WhatsApp 9888 231 231.